All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the MMA Island UFC 259 prediction show. We got the featured prelim. We got Dominick Cruz fighting Kenney. Man, oh man, is this fight interesting. And it is so hard to pick because if this was 4 or 5 years ago, everyone would just be picking Dominick Cruz without a second doubt. But this is time. This is a long. Dominick Cruz is like an old veteran now, and he's barely fought like once in 4 years or something. So this is a much tougher fight to call. So I think I'm going to start off talking about Kenney. He's on a 3-fight win streak. Is he? Is he really? He has 2 wins over Olatunga Lee, absolute domination, and Louis Smolka. But then his fight against Nathaniel Wood. And I thought that he lost that fight. It was super close, but I did score that fight to Nathaniel Wood. And that shows one thing. Nathaniel Wood, like Dominick Cruz, has great cardio when Kenney has been known to slow down a little bit. Mm-hmm. And in that third round especially, Nathaniel Wood was finding his shots and he was picking them and landing them very, very effectively. And one thing that I want to credit the Fight Night Picks guys mentioning this. Dominick Cruz is kind of built to be a 5-round fighter. This is one thing. He's kind of built for winning 5-round decisions where he can drop around. He can't do that in a 3-round fight, especially with Kenney, especially in a fight where he kind of has to win the 3rd round to win, because that is when Kenney gets tired and you have to take that round from him. And Dominick Cruz, what do we know that he does very well? Obviously, his footwork and his movement. It's unorthodox. It's like anyone we've ever seen. It kind of confuses opponents. He just goes around. He throws a ton of shots. Most people get confused, so they just end up losing. I think, honestly, I'm going to make my pick now and then kind of I think I'm going to go with Dominick Cruz here. A lot of people are picking Kenney, but I think that Dominick Cruz is going to implement some wrestling. I think that, a lot of people think this fight's going to play on the feet based off his last fight with Cejudo, but to show how good of a grappler this guy is, Henry Cejudo didn't even think about wrestling him, and he's probably one of the best wrestlers the UFC has ever seen. Yep. Obviously, gold medal in the Olympics, he might be the best wrestler. I mean, probably will be until Sadulayev makes his debut, but we know that that'll never happen. Anyways, Dominick Cruz, I do think, has the ground advantage over Kenney, especially shown that he can be absolutely he can get taken down a lot. Ray Borg took him down 7 times. Merab took him down 12 times. He's been taken down 3 times in a fight before. I think if Dominick Cruz is really smart about this, he's going to implement a takedown game plan in order to draw out the energy of Kenney earlier than the 3rd. I think if he does that, I think he has a better path to victory because he does have that grappling. And if he does try for a takedown, he's going to get it. He will get it on Kenney. His defense is not good, and especially with one of the better grapplers in the bantamweight division, in a division full of great grapplers in Dominick Cruz. Can Kenney win this fight on the feet? Yes, he'll be able to. I think he will be able to outstrike him, and he does have more power.
This fight on the feet, I'm not so sure about that. I don't know that Kenney is knocking out Dominick Cruz. And I don't know
not knocking out, but I do think he can out-volume him. I do think he can throw more volume and kind of drown him in there.
Yeah, you may be right there. I don't know that Dominick Cruz is getting outstruck by Kenney.
That's the one way Kenney wins.
2017. I don't know that that's going to happen.
But overall, I am going to pick Dominick Cruz based off the fact that I do think his versatility and well-roundedness, and the fact that he can draw out the cardio problems of Kenney early with the grappling exchanges, and enough to hang with him on the feet enough like Ray Borg couldn't when Ray Borg tried to chain wrestle Kenney. I think that's going to get him the win in this one. This fight is insanely close. Can Kenney win? Absolutely he can. And I wouldn't be surprised to see it. But for now, it's hard to pick against Dominick Cruz for me. Yes, I'm going Dominick Cruz decision. He's not a finisher. He never has been.
I got a Dominick Cruz. If not, like, I guess maybe he could wear him down and get one of those like submissions late on when someone's really tired, perhaps. But yeah, I think a decision is more likely. I don't see, to be honest with you, I don't see it as close a fight as people are saying. I think Dominick Cruz has pretty much everything going for him in this fight, and I don't think it's going to be a particularly tough night at the office for Dominick Cruz when he wins either a unanimous decision or a late submission, not on the back of being particularly good with his jiu-jitsu, but more so, like you said, Casey Kenney maybe gassing out. But yeah, I'm going for Dominick Cruz anyway.
All right, Atticus?
So look, I mean, is Dominick Cruz ever going to be a champion again? No. I think those days are behind him. But can he beat a guy like Casey Kenney? Absolutely. Yeah, he lost to Cody Garbrandt. Yeah, he lost to Henry Cejudo, but those guys were champions. You know, they've won the belt. Henry Cejudo is like one of the best fighters ever. No shame in that at all. Off a fucking 4-year layoff too.
Yeah.
So you know what? Yeah, Kenny's got a hell of a record, 16-2, but compared to the guys that Dominick Cruz in his career, he's got cardio for days. The man can wrestle. He took down TJ Dillashaw, like Faber, guys like who were way better grapplers than Casey Kenney. So yeah, no, and I don't think Casey Kenney's got like crazy power or anything. So Cruz can, get hit and not have to worry, I think, about getting knocked out. So Cruz should be able to walk away with this one with the unanimous decision. I feel I'm really surprised he's honestly the underdog here. I think he should be the favorite. I know, he's reaching the end of his career, but nah, he should be able to beat Casey Kenney. It's a good fight.
I don't know that we're accurate in saying that Dominick Cruz could never be champion again. I don't know that if Aljamain Sterling gets it done against Peter Yan, I can't see Dominick Cruz beating Peter Yan, but I could see him beating Aljo if they were.
No, let's stop that. No, for later, for the Sterling, so I can defend my one of my favorites in Aljamain Sterling effectively in the Yan versus Sterling. No. I'm gonna get too heated.
Okay. All right.
So I think that's unanimous for the underdog, Dominick Cruz, and we got this incredible main card coming up. 2, not 1, not 2, but 3 title fights and 2 ranked contender showdowns. So thank you so much for watching this prediction video, and make sure to watch for the main card. You gotten this far, don't stop now.